Central Oregon is home to more than 700 caves. Most are homes for the bat population. Katie Zuniga is here now with more on the relationship between bats and caves. Katie?
Lee, I visited a couple of caves and learned that of the 15 known bat species we have in the state, 14 are here in Central Oregon. Most of them depend on our caves.
You may look at a cave and think it's just rocks and dirt in there, but it's actually one of the most fragile ecosystems that we have.
Ours are lava tube caves, so they were formed when the hot lava went through and solidified as they cooled.
Caves and their ecosystem are considered by scientists to be among the most fragile ecosystems on the planet. Caves are a non-renewable resource and they take millions of years to form.
If we do something inside a cave, that is going to be there forever unless we go in and remove that piece of trash or graffiti or whatever we might take into a cave.
There is no process in place to restore damage done to a cave like we see above ground with sunlight and other forms of energy.
The impacts you're having on that site aren't going to be obvious. It's not like walking through a wildflower meadow and trampling the flowers where you can definitely see the effects of your actions.
This is why bats are crucial for caves.
So bats are incredibly important to our cave ecology because they bring in nutrients into the cave environment, and those nutrients are what feed some of the other flora and fauna that are within the cave.
Brock McCormick told me all of Central Oregon bats eat insects.
They spend their summers eating as many insects as they can. Some bats, like the little brown myotis, which is a really common bat we've got, they're capable of eating 1,000 bugs in 1 hour.
The deep parts of caves require animals like bats to go above ground, collect nutrients, and bring them back into the cave.
They bring in this energy system with their guano that feeds centipedes and spiders and sometimes salamanders that live their whole lifetime in a cave. And so they have to get their nutrients from somewhere, and bats help provide that.
Lori Turner told me they're working with OSU Bat Hub to monitor any changes in bat population with a system called NA-BAT.
It's an acoustic monitoring protocol that we follow to determine if there are increases or decreases in bat populations. And the findings of those surveys or that monitoring thus far is that many of our species are in decline.
I asked Lori what the impacts would be if the bat population continues to decline. I'll explain that tomorrow night and have more on what we can do to help.